Let's go! Ring the bell!
Welcome back to episode 3 of Big League KO Extra Inning Showcase. My name is Image Omega, and we have some hype set for you all tonight. But before we get into the rundown, let me please introduce these commentators here. We're going to start very much at the bottom because I see someone is in the deep in thought of reading. Ann Cross, welcome to the show. How are you doing, Ann Cross?
Doing pretty good. How are you all?
Well, I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to have you here. I know that you've been a part of the community for a long time. Your sim is respected, revered, and maybe a little bit feared. What have you been thinking about BLKO so far?
I mean, this season, pretty good so far. A 4-1 start to my Summit debut isn't anything to be upset about by any means. So, yeah, I've just been having a good time as always.
That's great to hear, and wish you much success on the rest of your season. And then, right below me here, we have Foxloaf returning to the commentary booth. How are you doing tonight, Foxloaf?
Why, hello. I didn't see you guys there. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I love the bit. Anything that you're looking forward to seeing tonight? Any expectations?
I'm hoping that I get to see someone knock someone else out with a super.
You know what? We might have some of that. And maybe just 1 or 2 final games. Well, let's take a look at our rundown tonight. Because if you're not familiar with Big League KO, it is our Street Fighter 6 League where we go ahead and have everybody pair up based on their skill level. And then they're in charge over the course of 5 weeks of setting up their first to 5 matches, 2 per week. And then they're competing for these top spots into the playoffs. So that way, if they make it to the grand finals, they could then compete live during our Urge to Fight stream. Now here we have the top of the inning and the bottom of the inning. Now, what's great about this rundown tonight is that there's a lot of names that maybe haven't been featured on BLKO Extra Inning Showcase as much, or are completely new to BLKO. I'm excited to see these names play out. Starting in the bottom of the inning, we have our premier pool. These names are definitely, I guess, well known. We have Lazy Boredom versus Sevens coming up later in the bottom of the inning. And then from Division A, we'll see Holdy take on Arizona's favorite AZ Young 02. But for our top of the inning tonight, later on tonight, we'll see Division B of Black Skills versus Mr. 50%. However, kicking things off from Division C, we have Lepton versus Ayers. I'm going to guarantee this is going to be a fire set. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tail of the tape so we can learn more about these BLK contestants. You guys take it away.
I mean, the first thing that I'm looking at is an 82% win rate against Ed on the side of Ayers. I'd be terrified if I was Lepton.
Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot of Eds, my own ranked grinds. So it's a very familiar matchup that you kind of learn quick, or you just die.
Yeah, I mean,
that said, we do have a lot of matches over on the side of Lepton. So hopefully the character familiarity will be able to carry him and overcome these odds.
let's see.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
Ring that bell and let's get this extra inning on.
Oh, nice DP.
Yeah, trying an aggressive start on Ed's side, but getting punished for it. Manages to get out of the corner, though, safely.
Yeah, it looks like Ayers start. That's right back where we left off. Okay.
And we're right back to the middle. Oh, a little bit of a whiff, but not one that can be punished.
Oh, nice with punish.
Both of them are doing really good at defending on the Oki situations.
Yeah, not seeing a lot of continued pressure.
Yeah, lots of back and forth and lots of escaping the corner. Can Ayers pull it off again? Yes, they can. Gonna walk up, slap, and super jump.
Ares is fishing for something. Oh, not gonna do it.
But Lepton's gonna stay patient and take the round.
Gotta do sometimes.
Eddie, okay there, buddy? Ed's having a normal one.
Oh, with one flicker. Lepton is
Yeah, Ares is really respecting that distance.
What?
Big reversal.
Yeah, Ares really likes that drive reversal. Sending it a lot early. Oh,
I don't see many Sea Vipers. Does Sea Viper have a meterless reversal?
I don't believe so.
And Lepton's gonna take it clean.
Yeah. Yeah, not much time spent in the corner. Like you were saying, there's not a lot of continued momentum going off knockdowns. They're kind of just backing off, and it's just been exchanging hits here.
Yeah, really being mindful of the Oki. Strong defense on Wake Up. One burnout from Lepton, but doesn't look like he really cost him much.
No, not at all. Oh, big punish on the I don't even know what that move's called. Oh, I couldn't convert off the shimmy there. Oh, that's tragic.
Much more aggressive round this time. Really coming out swinging.
So you're gonna get some throw loop action. Oh, it looks like Ares is just fishing for something that's not coming.
Yeah, the patience on display is really interesting, especially coming from Division C, where I feel like it tends to be a lot more of an aggressive division. Lots of throwing hands, lots of moving forward, and lots of pressing advantage.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we'll get to the button action later. As for now, there's, like you said, we're seeing a lot of patience left in, and it's working out for him so far.
They're really feeling each other out.
With punish.
Interesting side swap. I don't know if that was a combo drop or perhaps Ares just really want to be in that corner.
There we go. Ares is getting a lot of momentum this round. Everything's going their way here. Let's have a dominant round 2 win for Ares here. See if they could take the set back to even.
Feigning the projectile. Oh!
I'm not sure what that was.
That was some very unfortunate spacing.
Yeah. The ODDP out of the corner, left side, turns himself out to get to level 2.
Trying to abuse him in that burnout.
Yeah, I mean, not much you can do from full screen here. Cover the distance right there, though, so... I wasn't able to quite get the chip out.
Oh, but catches them moving back.
Yeah. This one is a lot more aggressive. We see Lepton spend a little bit more time in the corner than they did last time.
And that burnout really cost a lot more resources that time around. A lot more health.
Yeah, he burned himself out to get that level 2 off, and then it all just went downhill from there.
And Ares was taking big advantage of it with those DIs. Couldn't quite land one, but kept the pressure up so that Lepton couldn't try to mount a comeback.
Yep.
And Lepton's
is going to be in the corner for his trouble.
Lepton's coming in swinging.
Ooh, meaty DI. Yeah, Lepton's going full aggro here.
Not able to convert. Oh! There's a lot in that interaction. I'm gonna try to chip out the projectile.
The Ares is finding a little bit of way on the way back. Do you come back here? Oh no,
Ooh,
pick up level
good
1. Oh yeah,
reversal.
that would have been chipped out otherwise. Tough situation to be in.
I got a lot left in the tank.
Yeah, it's unfortunate when you're in burnout on low health, because you really just gotta fight for your life.
Yeah.
And your opponent knows it.
Oh,
Oh,
Lefton misses the air to air, and that's going to cost them.
empty super jump. Oh, but there's a big combo incoming.
That big conversion to get airs to the corner. With punishment, Airs wasn't able to get anything off that. Oh, converts off the jump in though.
They're slowly fighting to get that space back.
Yeah, misses the ODDP. Oh, but drops the round winner.
And gets jabbed in the mouth for the troubles.
Yeah. Bad day to be Airs right now.
But it's always a good day to be Ed. Oh! I take that back! Maybe it's not a good day to be Ed right now.
Able to catch up with the Seismo there. For round 3. Go check on the drive rush, too busy super jumping. Catch the full screen Seismo. Lefton's getting caught by that left and right, now he's in the corner.
Oh, but Lefton's gonna fight their way out with
yeah.
ease.
Stay there for very long. Wrong way on the flicker, and that's gonna hurt. Not able to
And we're right back to the corner.
Yeah. One hit for either of them, though.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he's
Bold strategy.
the eye there.
Gonna dump that meter, but a low projectile is gonna take it.
Yeah, Lefton's struggling to block those Seismos. Just getting nickel and dimed out of his life bar here.
Yeah, seeing a lot of good punish counters on Airs' side.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of jump-ins on the wit flickers. I mean, like you said, punish counter after punish counter. That definitely contributed to the win here. Good punishes on Lefton's side, though. 6 punish counters there, too.
But a lot of time in the corner. So hopefully Lefton can take that time cornered and make the most of it this round.
Yeah. Here gets an opening off the conversion there. Finally goes for Smokey here, and now they got left in the corner again.
Catches the frame trap.
Going for a throw. Throw loops are not happening here. That cash out for the kill. Oh, not quite. DDP on nearly any health. Oh, and armor through the BI to take the round.
Don't mind me. And bingo.
It's always hard to exert pressure on someone with armor when they're burned out.
Yeah. There's a couple whiffs that go unpunished here. Oh, catch the forward dash. That's an opening for Airs. Something, and now right back to the corner for left. Oh, back throw. The table's turn here.
Ooh, but able to push out, take back space.
Yeah, I mean, that flicker pressure and burnout is disgusting. Oh, yeah, go for level 2 to get right out of there. Doesn't quite kill though.
But we've seen this situation before.
Oh yeah. Oh, and the armor to close it back to back.
Check the passport.
That early loss. And we see Lepton, yeah, they got tossed into the corner a few times there, and that's where a lot of the damage came out. And then of course some ballsy reversals.
Yeah, 2 burnouts, but not able to make the most of it. Airs is really solid in burnout, using that armor to escape.
Pressure, but one of those reversals got out of there. Round start drive rush, and that's an opening. We got Airs just about cornered here.
Jump in, finds no one home.
Oh, just barely misses the punish from the sides though. Oh, nice DP going under the super jump. Got Airs trapped in the corner there. Oh, wake up high on the flicker. Air's able to fight their way out of the corner there, hopefully get some of that drive gauge back as well. Again, catching left with Seismo. DI reaction, that's the game. For the round at least.
Full meter dump to secure the kill.
A B
Yep.
plus for effort.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice and cheap. Round start dumped in.
Strong anti-air.
Turn. Oh, nice whiff punish. Walking airs over to the corner. Oh, able to get
It's
out.
hard to keep airs in that box.
Yeah. Shown he's willing to try and get out with that burn kick, so maybe keep note of that for later.
And a flicker finds his way home to take the round.
Disappoint me like that? Fight. Round. Fight.
Air's stepping back in anticipation of the drive rush,
That's got level 2.
but gets punched in the mouth for the troubles anyway.
Yep.
Reversal.
A lot of ODDPs from left in here. But they keep connecting. Don't fix is not broken. Air's able to fight their way out of the corner here.
Stole back their turn, but wasn't able to make the most of it.
Yeah, Air's hanging on to their life here. Oh, burns themselves out here into this late game situation.
Both in danger of... Oh,
Chip. That's unfortunate. Left able to take the set back. A lot of time in the corner there for Airs. I mean, you saw it's been working out for Lepton here.
and even when Ayers was able to get out, it wasn't long until Lepton put them right back in.
Oh yeah. Lots of whiff punishes to keep him going there too.
2 uncontested DIs though, so maybe Ayers can catch the Unk check.
Yeah, we'll see if that starts to turn around here shortly.
Ooh,
Here. Not level 2 to take from the corner there, unfortunately.
Ayers looking for something, but not able to make anything connect. Lepton is just
Yeah.
punishing him.
Oh.
Ayers starting to walk them back.
And Lepton has had no answer so far for those size modes. Getting a hit out of everything.
And Ayers is finally starting to really abuse it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna be the round off the BI here. Burns himself out and couldn't counter back.
Oh dear. Can't go home like this.
Ayers is finally starting to play the game that's working. Lots of seismos, lots of DIs. Lepton's gonna have to adjust.
All the
Oh.
super there. No projectile invulnerability. Oh, he's able to get the jump in on the foot flicker. Oh, can't kill off that though. I don't know if he had the wrong route.
Oh,
Reversal for safe jump. That is tragic. You take a lot of damage on your way to the corner here. Another uncontested DI. And the whiff punish take the round.
That's how it's done.
starting to see a lot of uncontested DIs. Someone might need to start handing out some AARP cards.
Oh yeah. He off the round start jumping. Yeah, they're both being a little patient here. There we go, an opening for airs here. I'll walk away and they get whip punished into level 2. We'll repeat from last round.
He smells blood in the water, but Air is able to get the back throw into a DI.
Oh, an uncontested DI the other way.
It's really anyone's game. Oh, and Ayers takes it.
Yeah, able to catch Lepton a little bit too antsy to get the button off there. interesting. We saw that Airs was getting hit with all these uncontested DIs last time, and then we have that. I don't know why it's not showing up there. I swear I saw an uncontested DI on that last round.
Same.
Anyway, yeah, lots of punishes from left and side there. 6 punish counters into the level 2 into the corner.
What's really fascinating to me is it really feels like these numbers are backwards. Like, I keep seeing the higher numbers on the side of the person who lost the round.
It is interesting. That BP. Here, Lefton gets Airs to the corner, but just kind of laying back a little bit. Air to something. Okay, now we're seeing some Ed throw loop action here.
Wall splats aren't counted.
Oh.
Those, I believe, will be their own stat at the end of the match.
Gotcha. Lefton had Airs in the corner that whole time and was able to get the round off it.
Yeah, very quick round.
Oh, that's punishable, and Lefton is capitalizing on that hard. Into the corner, into the Jimmy. Exactly what you want to see when you're on set point.
Yeah, Lefton is not going down without a fight, that's for sure.
He is not.
And seals it with a level 1. Wow, what a dominant match that was.
Yeah, down 4-2. They were able to show that they were not out of this early. Airs was in their corner the entire set, it felt like, and the round was just over as soon as it started.
2 punish counters, 2 throws, and that's all it takes. 1 burnout, but what does a burnout matter if it's killing?
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta keep it simple.
Bodies can't hit back. Alright, is Lefton going to tie it up here? A little bit of a baby
Very
kick from
aggressive.
Pampers lands.
Puts the flicker again that gets jumped in on.
Ooh, great perfect parry.
Parry, and now Airs is in the corner.
Oh,
You read the DI. There we go. Airs was fishing those super jumps a lot, and now they're finally getting DP'd here.
Lefton's got the corner back, though slowly having to give up control, but manages to find a big hit anyway.
Yeah. Here, one more interaction to do it for Lefton. Oh, no whip punish there.
Oh, finally blocks the seismo.
Yeah, that's huge. Now Lefton's able to keep up that corner pressure. Burns himself
Ooh.
out. Let's see if it matters. It does not. Takes the round of the throw here.
What? Done already? I got a lot left in the tank.
Yeah, Air's a little too aggressive with that DI.
Good whip punish on Airs, but no conversion. There we go. Airs has a little opening here. Another wake up DP from Lefton. Not very many of those are going blocked.
Hey, is that our first contested DI?
Here's I can remember.
Oh,
Oh, that's not safe. Oh, but there's no punish
Whoa.
on that. It
yeah.
might be the parry bug. I don't know if that's been fixed yet. Air's back in the corner. It seems like that's just been the story of this set is Air's in the corner. It's he left it
After that
back
drop. Parry bug has been fixed, so that was just... I don't know, can love bloom on the battlefield? Oh,
Turned out that wasn't able to kill. Bad. Oh, and the throw to take it to...
not quite. Oh, but that will take it.
Yeah, Airs knows that Lefton is not willing to block those seismos.
Hey, he blocked one.
Yeah, he did block one. Credit where it's due. We got the whip punish to get a big opening here. Airs to the corner yet again. Right at home. I know he killed the super jump. Oh, and actually gets something off of that. There we go. Airs able to fight their way out of the corner. Block the EXDP this time. Huge opening. No super to burn out there.
Was that what Airs has been setting up this entire time? All those
Maybe.
empty super jumps so that late in the set they could land an overhead?
They burned themselves out with the EX super jump, and now they're in a tricky situation here. Gonna be pretty difficult to close out the set. Lepton burns himself out the EX flicker there. Air's getting here.
Ooh,
Isn't it advantageous?
a lot of high stakes, nothing.
Yeah. Oh, wake up level 3.
But it gets blocked in. There's no staring this time.
We're going into game 9. Yeah, I mean, at 17 seconds in the corner, it seems like Airs has found himself quite comfortable back there.
Yeah, a lot of throws coming from Lepton on that one. And
Yeah,
DI dominance.
100%. Now we're going into the last game.
A real nail biter.
Final game! Let's go!
Ooh, starting off with an anti-air.
Super jump. A little bit more patient than we've been seeing from Lepton this set. Airs right at home in the corner again. Oh, able to fight their way out.
Seismo.
Burnout from Airs. That's not a good look early. Lepton slowly pushed him over to the corner. Oh, Lepton able to escape the burnout loop. Gets caught right back into it anyway, though. Oh yeah, full lids. Airs able to get their meter back though. They have to throw. Lepton blocking that Seismo, huge. Oh, right back into their unblocked Seismo into the EXDP. This is really looking like a birthday here.
I think that's gonna do it.
Yeah, tragic DI counter. Lepton going down 2 games now on set point.
Big jump in.
Look here for the jump in. Now we see Lepton in the corner for a change. Oh, no punish.
Finds the opening.
Fights into some more pressure. The throw.
Airs is gonna even it back up.
Last round. Lepton got in the corner, and then at that point, just Airs just kept it there. It takes some time. See our round start, Lepton's willing to wait for that first jump in.
Blocks the reversal.
Airs blocking these EXDPs now. That's making a difference late in the set.
It's the throw.
Nice DP to keep Lepton in the corner.
Airs finds the opening. Gonna cash out some.
Oh, okay. Lepton's able to get some of their meter back, and Airs is going to be in a dangerous situation drive gauge wise after being hit with CA. Oh,
Yeah,
burnout.
the burnout is now even.
Yeah.
Oh, but Airs is not gonna let Lepton recover.
Yeah, you see Lepton go for those jump-ins when Airs is in burnout, but they're ready for that armor.
And Airs takes it from a very close and very aggressive set.
Yeah.
Pretty even on the punish counters, pretty even on the burnouts.
Yeah, I mean, you see whiff punishes versus jump-ins there, but I really think the story of this was that we see Airs in the corner a lot, and that was able to help Lepton work on that comeback. But then in the end, Airs was able to stabilize and is able to take the set home.
Yeah, 3 splats, those definitely helped. But I have a hard time believing the entire set was decided by 2 wall splats.
Yeah, what a finish to that set. That was actually incredible. It was, man, I thought like that was going to be like a comeback scene right there when Lepton hit that CA. But yeah, congratulations to Airs for closing it out. Definitely a hype set. Good job to both of those contestants. Before we get into this next match, I do want to kind of mention something because Soup's generosity always knows no bounds, and he loves putting on these prediction contests. So if you're in the Discord, you definitely want to check out the announcements channel because we have a Mena RD versus Daigo prediction contest going on right now. And so that event is actually happening on April 29th, but up for grabs is a $100 cash prize if you can predict the winner and what the final set count will be. You have to reply to his post there in that announcements channel. It's all linked. Follow the instructions. That way your prediction won't get lost and will actually get counted. Yeah, $100 cash money. And then speaking of cash money, if you do want to contribute to our premier pool, we have a match arena that's open. And so you can always just go to this. I'm going to pop it into the chat right now. Go to this link and help contribute to the premier pool, because those are always going to produce some hype sets. I'm looking forward to more of those. But let's go ahead and see our last top of the inning hype set for tonight. Division B, Black Skills versus Mr. 50 Cent. Here's the tail of the tape.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that I'm seeing first is that their ranked win percentage is pretty even, so we know that it's not likely going to come down to some knowledge checks here. And we're seeing that Black Skills has a lot of matches played relative to Mr. 50%, so maybe a little experience gap here.
Also, both from California, so they're likely within each other's pools. They may have even fought each other in ranked.
Oh yeah.
Not sure where Skills is in California, but they may even go to the same locals.
Showtime, baby! Time for a beatdown. Round one. Fight.
Very interesting opening.
Yeah, a little bit more patient than the last set. And a lot of whiffs early from 50%. Let's see if Black Skills is able to capitalize on that later.
It's interesting seeing a Terry play this passively. I usually have a hard time getting him off me.
Yeah, I mean, with DJ's drive rush, you don't want to give him space for that.
Definitely two characters that can jump scare you.
Oh yeah. Like Black Skills trying to create space for that fireball game, but 50% is not letting that happen.
50% is in burnout though, and there we have the kill.
Yeah, conversion was only needed.
Now he's going to light on his target. Oh.
Yeah, the two characters are the scariest OD fireballs in the game, and they just neutralize each other. It's kind of an interesting matchup between the two here.
Black Skill's going to find a solid punch to the face.
Kick to the shin. Here we got 50% in the corner, able to fight their way out, but they had to burn themselves out to do it. Just the full meter dump. To be even on the life gauge.
Gonna get a little bit of that burnout refunded.
Yeah. My skills able to slowly build their meter up. Oh, checkmate right there. Yeah, it completely spaced me that 50% cashed out, and then Black Skills got the back throw, and it was game over.
Yeah, those two burnouts unfortunately cost 50% a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we're already seeing the DJ shenanigans, those 4 punish counters. I saw a couple of those come from some drive rush DJ things. Always difficult to deal with.
Me personally, I get mixed by the empty flash kick every time. The feign into overhead.
Yeah, lots of scary stuff mixed up in this game. Another whip punish from Black Skills with just DJ sways. Walks him over to the corner for that.
Back in a familiar position.
Yeah. Oh, goes for parry anti-air and gets burned out for his troubles.
Yeah, and there comes the stun.
With the stun, Black Skills wasn't ready with the super.
Ooh, important whiff.
Bites in the shin and then also goes for the perfect parry on the way down. Can't get a win at all from Black Skills that round. With the DJ OD fireball and the mix-up. 50% was ready for that though. Gets the driver's check into the corner pressure. Oh,
Gonna
punish
rush
counter
up
throw.
throw.
Yeah, 50% got Blackskill's locked in the corner here.
Now this is more the Terry that I'm used to.
Oh yeah.
Just swinging for the fences to take the perfect.
Oh yeah, that was a Terry round. Just walked him over to the corner, and then it was game over from there.
50% is not taking that lying down.
Yeah, I mean the stats they say everything. 20 seconds in the corner, and
Yeah,
that's all it took.
I think he took him out for a walk one time and led him straight to the other corner.
With punishes, but wasn't able to do much off block skills. See if he can turn that around this game. Anti-air for an anti-air here.
Triple Z is confident though that this is the start of the comeback.
The comeback from being tied 1-1.
Yeah.
A couple whips. Doesn't look like Blackskill's ready for it. We have that scary DJ drive rush.
Yeah.
Finish
A
on
lot
the
of
overhead there.
defense.
Yeah. Able to get the knockdown. DJ with the sway.
It's death by 1,000 cuts.
In the corner.
Oh,
Oh, that's tragic. Terry with the little bit punish here. Blocks the ODDP, and that's 50% with a third round in a row here.
You're good. I'll give you that.
okay. Now the comeback starts. Neutral jump, but doesn't find anything off of it.
50% back to back with punish sweeps there. Oh,
I feel like this match we're just seeing a lot of stray hits slowly building up.
Yeah, like you said earlier, death by 1,000 cuts for both sides here. 50% really loves that sweep.
Oh, doesn't take the corner entirely.
Other sweep.
Oh, 50% is going to stay calm. Reverse the corner and lay down the smack. And that's going to take it.
Absolutely, that was 4 rounds in a row, 50%.
Terry wins.
I think by reading Triple Z's commentary, I accidentally cursed. I think I cursed him.
Yeah, we see that Blackskills wasn't spending the entire match in the corner this time, and he still lost, but you're moving in the right direction. It's like Z said, that's a good recipe for the start of a comeback.
Unfortunately, that's a lot of punish counters, and they really added up.
Yeah, I mean, 50% was just going for those sweeps, and it was just punish counter, punish counter, punish counter. Oh, just barely out of range for the whip punish there.
And they're going to send each other back down to earth. Lots of trades.
Nice DP for 50% there. For his base burnt knuckle. Checks the sway, lots of whiff, but Blackskill still isn't doing anything about these whiff buttons. We burst 50% out of the overhead though, and that's into the corner. It's a whiff punish attack.
Those jumps are really costing Blackskills. Keep getting parried.
Well, thrown out of the DI, and that's going to be the game. A little bit too antsy to try and catch him in burnout there. See, Blackskill was able to snap out of the cold streak there. Was able to get a win after losing 4 straight.
Ooh, manages to catch the conversion, walk Terry back into the corner.
Yep, other side this time, and here we go with yet another punish counter sweep.
Hey, they're long legs. It's hard to deal with them. Everyone else is fighting with Street Fighter proportions. He's got them SNK legs.
50% was a ballsy DP to try and get out of the corner. We see Blackskill's the DP to put him right back in there. There we go. 50% fights the shimmy, but not a full conversion from Blackskill's there. Doesn't
And a
matter
sway.
to the game anyway. The sway pressure from DJ can really catch you, and we see kind of the reverse there. We see, you know, at first we see Blackskill spending a lot of time in the corner, and then we see 50% spending a lot of time in the corner now. And I mean, we look at that, and it just everything flipped right around.
This is really a game of don't get cornered. Both these characters are really strong in the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, everyone is, but
start neutral jump from black skills. %, able to catch him pressing, able to walk black skills over the corner for it. Another whiff goes unpunished from black skills. 50% doing a good job fighting his way out of the corner here.
Yeah, slowly widening out that box.
Yeah, but a misspace burn knuckle is gonna turn things around here.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like I said, black skills keeps jumping and 50% has the answer for it.
Yeah, I think Black Skills is going to need to find a new mix-up.
Yeah, if he's able to mix it up a little bit here. 50% able to get right back on track. Percent has black skills in the corner, and if history has shown anything, this match being in the corner is not a good thing in the set. Doing a good job fighting his way out there, and now we're back to mid-screen here. The reset to neutral for black skills. It doesn't matter. The punish keep kicking the drive rush.
50%'s having a hard time blocking those sways, but
Yeah,
unfortunately, it doesn't matter this
in a
time.
row, and it doesn't matter. They don't do that much damage. You see 50% getting all these conversions leading into that corner pressure. You can eat as many ways as you want.
Yeah, still not seeing what I qualify as a comeback yet, but it's staying even.
Yeah, very back and forth so far. OD Powerball drive rush gets 50% the ultimate. You can put black skills in the corner here.
Manages to keep the corner,
Yeah.
but not quite able to really cash out on it. Ooh.
You see another sway, but I mean, he doesn't get much off of it. 50% jumps into the corner, but then crouch BDK drive rush is his way back to mid-screen. Black skills go for that neutral jump a lot. He's getting air to air whenever 50% goes for the jump. Doesn't matter though, because I mean, we see black skills gets all these small little hits, but then 50% just gets like 3 conversions and then it's over. You just see black skills get a little bit better conversions. That's a start. There we go.
We're seeing a lot of trades.
50% jumps his way out of the corner. Oh, block drive reversal. Oh, that had to be a misinput.
Ooh.
The fireball, able to give black skills the opening to fight his way out of the corner here. Oh, and a whip punish to take the round. Going into another round 3 here. Round start drive rush gets caught by the OD fireball. And here we have yet another sweet 50%. There we go, we get a good conversion from black skills, but he has to burn himself out for it. Full meter dump.
And he capitalized on
Way
it.
out of the corner here.
Oh,
The
big
DI
whip,
there.
and that's going to cost him.
This is the second time now we've seen 50% antsy to get a DI and burnout, and then he gets punished for it. That's the second game that cost him.
And we're tied up again. At some point, if Black Skills wants to win this, he's going to have to win 2 in a row. They're
Yeah, not
currently
much-
kind of just trading back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a lot of punish counters here, so I mean, I was saying that black skills needed to get a little bit more damage off their conversions. I mean, we saw that here with some punish counters off the shimmies and the jump ins. That's what you want to see for the comeback. But just barely misses the jump in.
I'm going to have to look at these two's frame data later and find out why they keep trading.
Black skills able to fight his way out of the corner there. Catches another air to air with that neutral jump. 50% still keep jumping into it. Nice DP in the drive rush there.
Ooh, jumps in on the projectile,
and
but
he's not able to
misses
convert
the
off of it.
follow-up.
50% barely misses the whip punish there,
Ooh, nice perfect parry.
and is able to convert to level 1 to take the round there. Like I said, that game experience is coming into play here because he knew he was able to kill off that super even with the perfect parry scaling. The 50% issue for those sweeps again, but they're not finding their way home this time.
Yeah, Black Skull's really playing a little further back now.
Yeah, definitely learned
You know what they say.
100 times.
You know they say, sweep me 50 times, shame on you. Sweep me 51 times, shame on me. Or something like that.
The Black Skull's waiting for the progression there, is able to catch the anti-air to fight his way out of the corner, but 50% able to push him right back in there.
That Terry damage, you can't afford to make too many mistakes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, catches him with a sway. But
Yeah,
not able to finish it off.
Yeah, he had the meter. I'm sure DJ could have converted off that. Just don't think he was ready for that to hit. Unfortunately, that's going to cost him a round there. Now we're going into round 3 here. Back throw there.
Finally manages to land a neutral jump overhead. Oh, catches him on the landing.
Oh, whiffs the
It drops at some point.
Trying to take his turn back. 50% ready for the punish, able to push Black Skills to the burnout here. I was in a very bad situation here, burned out in the corner. Goes for the level 1
Ooh,
to start.
unfortunate reversal.
Yeah. Black Skills has a guess for game here. Goes for the backdash, and that's going to be it. Dropped the game-winning conversion into losing the round, and then now he's down in the set again.
Gotta be careful against Terry. Once he's got his full meter, you know, it's 3 interactions and you're gone.
Yeah, and as is tradition for this set, we see Black Skills spending all his time in the corner, and then look who lost the game. Or this set is just like you said, just who can keep the other guy in the corner for the longest.
Yeah, the MVP for this one is definitely the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, ready for the neutral jump this time.
Black Skills is in the corner. Able to get the back throw to fight his way out of there, though. The table's a little bit.
Oh, phenomenal punish counter.
50% is not able to find their way out of the corner here. There we go, the ODDP connects this time. Still stuck in the corner here on 50%. And he takes the round. I mean, it's like we've been saying, you're stuck in the corner, you're going to lose the round.
Yeah, that back throw really spelled the end of it.
Yeah.
A bit of an air trade.
Yeah, Terry with that scary ODD fireball.
Oh, side
Still able
swap.
to get a conversion into the side swap. Drive gauge is looking a little low here. Now he finds himself in the corner. Able to get the back for a 50% back at home. Oh, and a big crush counter there. Oh, not able to get the conversion off that. The game is still alive. And we see
And the 50% is going to find his way out.
Back. 50% is going to take the drive advantage here. And what could have been a losing game, we're seeing he might be able to make the comeback again.
Drop rush bar is getting real low, big guy.
He could do it again.
Oh, tries to get a chicken. Oh!
Oh, he's the ODDP, and that's going to do it for this game, taking us into the final.
I mean, at this point, we just need one stat. Time cornered.
Yeah, really. I mean, Black Skills won, and then Ayers was in the corner for the entire match.
And this is going to take us into...
Final game! Let's go!
Let's go. Will Triple Z be correct, or is he going to go home sad? Lots of shadow boxing on both sides there for a minute.
You see Black Skill stuck in the corner here, and if the stats have stay consistent, it's gonna be 50% round.
Yeah, but that back throw's one button away.
I mean,
But not coming this time.
You can't back throw if he doesn't give you the space for it.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. There we go.
Oh, tries to jump his way out. Oh, nice back rise.
The screen here.
Oh.
And he's able to get the punish counter sway to take the round. The Black Skill's at set point.
Sometimes that little bit of damage is all you need.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Counter
unfortunate.
on the perfect very anti-air attempt.
Too bad.
Oh,
Punish counter throw off the parry attempt. Got Black
really
Skull
just
around the corner
flash and
here.
parry at the worst time right now.
Yeah. Oh, that punish counter is gonna do it.
That
Got
was
able to take it into
unfortunate.
last game, last round here.
You down for one more? Fight. Round.
I'm noticing a pattern with these extra inning showcases. And you know what? It's a pattern I am here for.
Oh yeah, it makes for good
Oh,
viewership. The Black Skill's in the corner early. Not a good sign for this set. 50% able to keep him there here. Like you said, that back throw can come out at any time.
a little bit of a trade. Good anti-air. Oh,
Oh, huge punish counter from 50%. I don't think this is going to kill, but Black Skills is in a very bad position here. Black Skills is the desperate game.
and
Wasn't able to get it.
there we go.
Take the last round decisively.
3 jabs straight to the belt, and Mr. 50% is your winner.
What a set.
That was a lot of corner pressure. Oh
yeah.
boy.
Yeah, I mean,
Ultimately,
the guy who was in the corner the longest ended up losing. I mean, we see Black Skills just had the edge on this set where there was really a lot of corner pressure from both sides.
but unfortunately, Black Skills spent an extra half a minute in the corner. That's a
yeah.
long time when you're getting punched in the mouth.
Yep.
Yeah, Black Skills definitely did everything possible to try to take their turn back, but unfortunately against Mr. 50%, it wasn't just quite enough. Well, that does it for our top of the inning. Definitely some final games so far, and so far I think that the hype got brought. And Cross, what did you think of our top of the inning so far?
I think it was great. We had two very back and forth sets, and it was kind of interesting how the stats like really were telling the story of the game. Like you could kind of see what was going on and make predictions based off the stats, and it was really cool to see it all play out.
Yeah, 100%. Well, from 50% to 100%. All right, you guys. Well, because we are at the end of the top of the inning, we are going to say goodbye to our commentators here. Foxloaf, we will let you go first. Any parting words?
Play Street Fighter, be kind to each other, and enjoy things.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Cross, we were so glad to have you. Any parting words from you?
Yeah, I mean, just a shout out to the TOs for making the league possible. Shout out to the players for giving us some hype sets to watch, and shout out to the producers for putting it all together for everyone else to take a look at with us.
Yep, a lot of hard work goes on behind the scenes. Yep, and Double Sack is giving you a shout out right now in chat. I see that. The Sim mains, is Double Sack a Sim main? I don't know. An 11 main? I'm not sure. All right, you guys, we are going to go to a break. Now, if you want to see what the brackets are shaping up to look like right now, or what the pools are shaping up to look like right now, stay tuned, because there is a video that will have all the results from all the different matches that have happened so far, so you can see exactly what's happening across all of the pools. And then when we return, we'll come back to the bottom of the inning, where we'll have a Division A and our premier pool set to square off. We'll see you guys right after this break. Welcome back, Fight Risers. We are here at the bottom of the inning, and I am joined by these two lovely faces. Starting right here below, Lost Faith Halo. Welcome back to the show.
Yo, how is it going? Image Omega, my favorite Image Omega of all time. I'm doing great. It's been a fun 3 weeks, going on 4 now, of excellent matches that I've been loving watching.
Absolutely. Yeah. And last week you were featured. So great to have you back into the commentator's booth. And then returning from last week, Fuyukaki, welcome back to the stage. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing great. Was able to play a little bit of Motivation Academy earlier, and was able to kind of type in chat while I was in the stream match, and it's always fun. So no, I'm excited to bring that same energy here, and hopefully bring out the best of these matches that we're about to see.
Perfect. Yeah, the Fuyukaki special. I would expect nothing less. All right, bottom of the inning. Later tonight, we are going to have a premier pool match of Lazy Boredom versus Sevens. If you haven't seen our premier pool, it is an invite-only pool. Look at this stacked roster. MJ Gama is our reigning champ from last season's BLKO premier pool, and we will see how everything shakes up as we continue. But tonight, or first on the bottom inning, we have Holdy versus AZ Young 02 coming hot out of Division A. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape.
AZ Young is definitely leveled up this season. I've been watching closely, especially since this is my pool. I've been watching closely, and AZ Young has just leveled up so much since last season.
It's been a while since I've played him, but his Ryu has always been solid. I'm excited to see how he has improved. And on the other side, we've got Holdy, playing this character that I cannot fathom. This character that I cannot wrap my brain around. My fingers are hurting already as I speak. But really, players that really master this character are truly impressive to me. Be able to think about the game while they're doing all these fancy combos, and so we're gonna get right into it here.
These are also two very high variance characters as well. A lot of their kit surrounds different spacing and different speeds and stuff.
Yeah, as we see the neutral get started, neither player able to totally get in, but Holdy is able to get the knockdown, gets jumped over.
Stand medium punch, the anti-air, that super jump.
Both players, kind of playing at a mid-range here, looks like, trying to get their normals to hit, and Holdy's able to get the anti-air there. Huge life lead, but we'll see how that changes as Ryu does a lot of damage.
There was a lot of damage. It's still so close. That drive gauge was so low and still going in.
A B+ for effort.
And Holdy gets round 1 here, as that was pretty commanding, a little bit of back and forth, but we're going to see if AZ Young is able to make that adjustment. I apologize. I always call him Az. So.
And we are seeing Holdy is just so active. This is the highest APM I've seen in a while, and such a high. But they are rapidly changing what they're doing to match AZ Young's pick.
Definitely. Yeah, and that's what this character does, and so it's really high APM movement, but also not playing without really thinking. It's very purposeful movements, but AZ Young is able to get that round there, as goes into burnout to do so, but it's always worth it, and able to save the super meter for the most part.
Absolutely. And there is that immediate, the fireball going immediately into the burn kick to check another fireball if it does come.
Like that. So a lot of times these Shoto characters with their Shoryukens are good at anti-airing, but the Sea Viper is able to mix up the air trajectory, but a little bit weak on defense, as no OD reversal. Gonna have to spend super meter if they want to turn the situation around.
I got hit there. I
mean, aside from the fact that overheads are unblockable, really good awareness from AZ Young to notice that he was going to build the level 3 there.
Absolutely. Very good meter management on the side of AZ, bringing us to 1-0.
Yeah, and it's looking like, AZ Young, it really felt like that first round was going to show a very different game, but, AZ Young able to take control of the center screen, able to put Holdy into the corner, and, using the meter effectively in order to secure the rounds when the opportunity showed itself.
Absolutely, and this is definitely two sides of the APM coin. AZ is going for a very low APM until they're running their offense. They're waiting for their chance to get a bit of chip and get their game going. And then on the other side, we have Holdy just sending attack after attack, trying to overload that mental stack.
Yeah, it's something that is, crucial to see Viper's gameplay, but if it doesn't work out, if your opponent's defending properly, it's going to be really hard to get in, as AZ Young is able to get that first round here off of a jump in. There it is, breaking down the defense is Holdy. Those Seismo cancels really tricky to defend, and yet another knockdown into throw loops.
Immediate tech on the side of AZ Young is so great there into the shooting.
This is gonna hurt. Okay, goes into Oki, off that knockdown.
Great jump back jab there, but
Ooh. Pressure from Holdy is very overwhelming. So, that's one thing that I think we also saw last week, actually. It looks like the common counterplay a lot of players are taking against Viper is that air-to-air in order to prevent her from crossing you up. Obviously, Shoryukens, if it misses, is very vulnerable to punish. And so, AZ Young obviously showing that he is aware of the matchup, but it is still going to be difficult, even with all that knowledge. You have to make these decisions really quickly, as Holdy is showing just how deadly this offense can be.
yeah, a lot of these streams from Viper are just so fights on the feint. A lot of Viper streams are just so all over the place that it is very hard to keep up if you are not if you aren't on top of your game every single second.
Definitely. So, in this case, Holdy is definitely able to make that offense, get through AZ Young's defense there. Too much to block all at once, so it's going to be really interesting. I think the game plan should try to revolve around trying to keep Viper out of their effective range, which is still difficult with a burn kick, but definitely a lot easier to defend if all you have to worry about is that Seismo.
Excellent anti-airs coming out of this early round. Yeah, I know whenever I was playing a character with a fireball, I found it a lot easier to keep Viper out by running the fireball game and just waiting for that grounded burn kick to come out and reacting to that instead of letting them play their Seismo game.
Yeah, and Addis is able to do that somewhat effectively. Finally, the OD reversal there to turn the situation around. But, you saw quite a bit of zoning and also some very fantastic anti-airs, especially with the normals that are not as punishable as Shoryukens if it misses. So, again, great matchup knowledge, but I'm sure that Holdy has a lot of stuff in the bag as well. Ryu is a common ladder matchup, so going to have to get out of this corner, though.
Excellent mash there.
It goes into burnout, but level 1 is on deck. Ooh, what was that?
And it is now off the deck.
So no drive on the side of Holdy, but Sea Viper still has some tricks, some feint cancels and whatnot. Life is low on both sides, but ooh,
What a call out there. So many people go for jab to take back their turn there, but the walk-up throw is such a nice call-out to AZ Young going for perfect parry.
Yeah, I've been talking about how it looks like AZ Young is familiar with this matchup, but Holdy as well definitely knows how to take advantage of some common habits of Ryu players. So this is going to shape up to be a really interesting match as level 1 reversal. It is Viper's primary way of getting out of the corner.
Double drive reversal to burn AZ Young out here, and now he's got to deal with a installed vortex.
Oh my goodness, just being ready for that very close range anti-air, but the wake up level 3, critical art as well, it is going to catch Holdy here.
as well as pull AZ Young out of burnout to allow them to maybe run some offense here.
And there
And
it
it
is.
does.
Ryu wins.
You know, that game really showcased the matchup knowledge on both sides, and I think that's, you know, that's really showing how evenly matched these players are. So it does look like AZ Young is able to maintain center screen a lot more frequently, especially with those, you know, normals for anti-airs and whatnot, keeping Holdy off of him. But, you know, Holdy is finding some opportunities, and so, you know, Viper is also a high damage character. If Holdy's able to make those hits count, you know, we could be in for a long set.
Absolutely. Oh, and a lot of high damage that we're seeing from Holdy is in these neutral interactions where that variance in that middle stack is so high.
Yep, definitely not very high for AZ Young right now, though, as he's got Holdy in the corner. Oh, does get mixed up, though, and we're back to center screen. Low drive on both sides. Very good neutral play there. Very well spaced. Crouching medium punches as the level 1 gets crushed by the Seismo, and burnout Seismo for chip.
A B+ for effort.
Round 2. Fight.
One thing I would love to know here is just how good Holdy is staying out of burnout in a lot of these situations. Their resource management is just off the charts this set. Especially with a character like Viper, where if you burn out, you are just going to be struggling for the entire round.
Definitely. And oh my goodness, that anti-air was very, very nice reaction.
Oh.
Again, you know, DP anti-airs are not quite as reliable in this matchup, and so AZ Young is opting for the air-to-airs, and they're very effective at keeping Viper in the corner. There's not many ways that Viper can change her trajectory right at that angle to get out of the corner, and so, you know, yet again, I mean, we've also got follow-ups from that. I didn't even know that was cancelable. As we got big damage from AZ Young.
Now the Shoto jump medium punch and being able to combo off of it on these higher hit angles are so good.
Hold still.
Back in the corner is AZ
Little bit
Young.
for loops.
Cool your jets.
Okay, can we get one more? Oh, we cannot get one more. Okay, give me one more anyway.
And the burn kick to seal it. So 2-2. Very evenly matched. I think every single game, if I'm not mistaken, has been 2-1, by the way. So, you know, very back and forth. You know, both players able to find their moments, really take advantage of their corner pressure, as, you know, whenever either player has the corner, they are making use of it. They are keeping their opponent, you know, stuck in place and, you know, keeping them from jumping out. And so, you know, they're really making use of their pressure very effectively on both sides. So it's really going to come down to who's able to take control of the neutral early.
Absolutely. As well as you can tell that both of these players are studied up on the person that they are fighting, not just the character. A lot of the choices that they are making seem to be very reliant on, this is what I think this player is going to do. Like, right there, and as well as earlier when we see that walk-up throw, a lot of people are not walking up and throwing without that perfect parry being presented in the first place.
Definitely, both players very knowledgeable, doing their research, as we've got the Seismo pressure again, opening AZ Young up, and there is the lethal combo from Holdy.
Oh dear. Can't go home like this.
Round 2.
Yeah, run your hands through that hair. He deserved it. That round was clean. As, oh my goodness, that crushed the anti-air attempt from AZ Young.
That is the only issue about using normals to anti-air. They are susceptible to those crosscuts and those delays.
Wow, the Seismo feints to bait out the parry, get the punish counter, and this pressure, I mean, AZ Young is really low on life, has a really monumental mountain to climb here. Both in orange drive gauge as side swap in order to get throw loops.
Can we get 4?
Keep it going. Oh, the shimmy attempt! And it goes through, gets the punish counter, full combo. It's Ryu, baby. This is gonna kill easily.
Yeah, absolutely. Going for the kill, sealing it in, bringing us to a third round. Smart play on AZ Young's part to not try and save that for another offensive interaction.
Yeah, rule of 3 getting broken there. Rule of 4 it is, as the fourth throw attempt gets shimmied. But that does leave him at a meter deficit. Still worth it, but we're going to see how he can manage this round, as he does get, was that an anti-air Hasho? I'm not
That
sure.
was Hachoing
heavy
on the
Hasho.
ground after they landed. I call out them doing a feint.
Still gets the burnout, does Holdy, but there was a combo drop there, it looks like. But with this meter advantage and the drive gauge advantage, it should be almost checkmate here, as AZ Young has 1 bar of super to defend himself. Still able to get out of the corner. That's on the throw!
Didn't realize it hit.
Wow. Now Holdy was able to keep that advantage going and get the round, but that was close. I mean, AZ Young was almost able to get out of that situation, and both players really going back and forth across the screen, able to fight their way out of the corner and continue putting on this incredible pressure. I mean, this is some high level gameplay we're watching.
Yeah, absolutely. The entire game being delving down into 1 missed confirm is how you know that this is really high level gameplay. These players are locked in. They know what is on the line. They want to make that top 4.
And Holdy, really, again, like you were saying earlier, showing that player knowledge, as those throws early in the round in order to get some damage. AZ Young is able to put some pressure on, but Holdy reversaling out of it.
How dare you think you can knock down Holdy without getting level 1 after?
Yeah, now one thing that's a little bit scary is Holdy does have to be careful about the drive gauge, because he's not able to build super during the level 1 install. So, without any super to defend himself, obviously this will be a little bit difficult. No invincible reversals, and AZ Young able to keep the corner pressure and win that round.
And spending the level 2, evening up the resources as well. And knowing that even if he loses his next one... Oh!
Missed punish on the DP there. And on the other side of things, Holdy able to confirm that anti-air.
Goes for the parry. Oh! AZ Young going for these immediate attacks is so great.
Yeah, I mean, 1 shimmy from Viper will deal, 6,000 damage to you in the face. However, hasn't been shown yet, so he might feel safe going for these throw tech attempts early on here.
Got hit by the unblockable.
The unblockable there, so props to Holdy, as very low drive on AZ Young's side, and does get punish countered there in order to secure that round for Holdy.
Another 3rd round.
I mean, every single one of these games is down to the wire. It's all back and forth. Both players attempting some difficult inputs. Yep. Baiting out that super and locking it from Holdy is AZ Young, as that should be it. Should be a routine combo to secure that game.
Keeping it simple. Tournament combo. Holding in the face of a few minor misinputs, just got steamrolled after. Very, very unfortunate on that side.
Yeah, the 2 level 1s getting blocked as well. It's something that, like, when I'm playing against a character like Viper that doesn't have an OD reversal, I'm usually not as worried about, blocking the super, right? I don't think about it as much. But AZ Young does have the read, it looks like, able to block these reversals. The one reversal that Viper really can go for, and, able to secure the round with those big damage combos.
Are those very close to ground burn kicks, are they still +0, or is that +1 since the buffs and they're just trying to get a reaction out?
I know that it's a lot easier to get +1. I don't know if those specific burn kicks were, but close to the ground it should be plus or even. Now, as we were speaking though, AZ Young able to secure that round. Not bothered by the frame data of Viper's burn kicks. It doesn't matter. You're going to the corner. You're gonna, pull this pressure. Oh, the DP does get baited. That's what he was pretty successfully able to avoid earlier in this set, but gets caught out there.
Oh, the unblockable. Blocks the unblockable.
Neutral. With these stubby normals, I'm not used to it. I'm a Manon main. Nerf Manon. But
We've got almost a full set without Manon being here.
yeah, no, listen, that's not gonna happen. As Holdy does get the combo, misinput, isn't able to get the final EX burn kick. AZ Young able to get the overhead to break the defense and secure the round. Excuse me, the game even.
The Pixel comeback on the side of AZ Young.
You know, that's really... Viper is going to live and die by this high execution, high reward gameplay, right? Obviously, these combos deal a ton of damage when they land for minimal drive usage, but very easy to misinput. You saw that right there, you know, rather than going for the super, they tried to finish it off. I believe EX burn kick would have secured the round, but, you know, that misinput allowed AZ Young to get back into it and, you know, make the comeback. So, gonna see if we can sort of tighten up the inputs in this, as Holdy is able to get 2 burn kick follow-ups, you know, has a decent read on AZ Young.
Absolutely. We're in a very critical point here as well, because Holdy knows that AZ Young is on set point now, and it is up to them to bring this from a 1 game away to a victory for them.
A lot of aerial movement and able to avoid the DI and get the anti-air to secure the round is Holdy. That's, I mean,
I wonder if they could have punished with a sweep or something. That is very weird spacing. I haven't seen that from Viper.
That was very weird, spacing on the DI, but able to, you know, maintain their composure and get the anti-air there. As we're seeing a lot more of these burn kick baits, you know, from a distance that can't get anti-aired. So Holdy's definitely trying to bait stuff out of AZ Young, as air-to-air does trade, able to keep the corner.
Switching to the fireball there to call out the feint.
You know, that corner pressure from Ryu, you know, once he's got control, it's going to be very difficult and costly to get out, so...
Especially without an EX reversal, it is so hard to willingly want to spend against Ryu.
Definitely, but, you know, in exchange, these high damage combos and the pressure now with the level 1 install, Holdy is going to try to make some things work, but AZ Young fighting out of the corner.
So many of these rounds have been fought in the mid-screen, from where nobody wants to sit in this corner for more than a second.
Yeah, and, you know, able to get out of the corner pretty frequently, but that drop, as long as Holdy's able to finish his combo and able to go for a relatively simple route, some sizable cancels, or excuse me, is it Thunder Knuckle cancels?
I believe
But
so, yeah.
either way, you know, able to keep it relatively simple, but still able to take the round. Decent damage still again, and, you know, both players just trying to maintain center screen control. Going really back and forth, blow for blow. I still don't think we've had a 2-0 game in terms of rounds.
Final game! Let's go!
Yeah, I don't believe so either. And this may be it. This is a Game 9 situation. Everything's on the table here.
I mean,
If anybody is going to just take that momentum and steamroll with it, it's going to be this game.
I could not imagine playing Viper under this kind of pressure. You know, we're seeing quite a bit of corner pressure already from AZ Young, some throws, using the drive reversal to maintain the corner control.
I am getting carpal tunnel just thinking about playing Viper in this situation.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Holdy's not able to hang on to this round, as AZ Young able to get quite a bit of damage off of that corner pressure and secure the round.
Awesome whip normals here. Oh, another dropped combo.
Fortunately, doesn't get Holdy punished, but, you know, we still are back in the corner.
Yeah, he ends up helping AZ Young put Holding into the corner a little bit faster.
Got the level 1 install. Let's see what they can make of this. The delayed burn kick does get punished, so doesn't work out there, but... Oh, we go for the overhead reset? Okay. Now, he probably didn't expect that to land, so, you know, the overhead reset ended up being unnecessary, but AZ Young still able to finish that combo off in order to take that final round. And so that is going to be 5-4, AZ Young.
Well played on AZ Young's part. You could definitely tell that both of these players were just so well versed in their opponent's character as well as the opponent player themselves. On top of just adapting during the set, which is really what comes down to it, is these late game adaptations.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, and we're seeing the stats here as well, you know, quite a bit of time spent in the corner by Holdy. Obviously, in the matches, you know, they were both able to fight out of the corner, you know, fight for center screen, but, you know, it's definitely not the place to be, especially when you don't have that OD reversal again. When you really have to commit to super to get a reversal off and you know, fight out of pressure. So AZ Young definitely putting on a show here.
Yeah, show indeed. A lot of back and forth with that matchup. That was an exciting one for sure. Holdy, great showing, but Arizona's finest takes it in the end. All right, before we get into our premier pool match, I do want to mention one more time, because these are always so much fun, is that we have a prediction contest generously put on by Hot Soup. He funds all of these, and so he's putting up his own cash money for this prediction contest for the match that I don't know that anybody except for maybe Mena asked for. However, we are all victors for being able to witness this: Mena RD versus Daigo. So the prediction contest works like this. If you want to win $100 cash prize, go to the announcements channel in Discord. The contest, all the rules are right in there, but basically you need to predict the winner and what the final set count will be. So it's not just like a 50-50 toss up, but just kind of out of curiosity. Lost Faith Halo, do you have a winner that you would probably pick?
Listen, okay, I would not be myself, especially after watching multiple videos talking about the history of all of Daigo's sets before, as well as his video talking about how he is feeling coming into the set. I would feel bad for not rooting for Daigo here. Win or loss, I will be rooting for Daigo till the very last game. It's very motivating to see somebody, even at this point in his career, go, okay, now I need to lock in and actually focus on something. I've never seen Daigo more awake. I've never seen him more aware since Street Fighter 6's launch. His eyes are wide open. He is just in his uniform. He is ready to put some bell.
Awake, hair slightly combed. You love to see it. Yeah, for sure. For you, Kaki, do you have a winner for Daigo versus Mena?
You know, I think I'm in the same boat of, you know, hoping that Daigo does win. You know, we'll see what, you know, I've never been around for one of these first attends from Daigo, and so this will be my first one that actually I'm going to be able to see in person at EVO Japan, and so looking forward to that a lot. You know, Daigo, let's bring it home. You know, for my first attend to see of yours live, it's going to be fantastic.
Awesome. I hope you maybe even get a chance to like take a photo with him or something. But yeah, longtime Daigo fan. I mean, I don't know. At this point, how can you
imagine not rooting for Daigo here? Like, man, imagine if there was like somebody in this call that wasn't rooting for Daigo too. Like, I especially like in the general chat. That's so crazy.
I am sure there are a lot of Mena fans, and you know, well deserved. I mean, not back to back, but two-time Capcom Cup champion, right? So, yeah, so
back to back EVO Japan champion. So he is going for the 3-peat here.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, anyways, like this will be a fun match to see. But speaking of fun matches and some cash prizes on the line, we have the Premier Pool. This invite-only pool. We have a match arena set up. We can put it into the chat. Dizzying Logic, by the way, the GOAT Dizzying Logic, always a huge contributor to everything that we do here. We appreciate Dizzying Logic was able to donate to that Matcherino. But we even have quests that are now enabled. So even if you don't make a monetary contribution, you can just spend a little time, do their little quests, and that will actually contribute to the Matcherino pool as well. But let's get into the match. Tonight, we are watching our very own FightRise Lazy Boredom take on Sevens.
All
You know
right.
how I feel about Terry Bogard, okay?
Oh, I absolutely do.
You know, we're looking at like bottom one character here. Definitely need some. I'm just kidding. Terry Bogard, very, very solid character. But this is a character that, and I've talked to Lazy about it before. This matchup is very, very unorthodox for Terry. Because on paper, it's just, you know, crouching medium kick, the video game. But you find that a lot of your neutral skips get beat out by Marissa. You find that a lot of your neutral pressure gets beat out by Marissa. So it's very interesting to see how this match is going to play out at the end of the day.
Yeah, and you know, if there's any player in the world that can navigate this matchup on Marissa, it's gonna be Lazy Boredom. You know, very solid player overall, but you know, somebody who is just really able to apply this pressure that you feel from Marissa just existing on the screen.
Absolutely. I mean, he will be complaining about it the entire time, but absolutely, you are correct about that.
And we got some plus frames into some pressure from Lazy, but gets parried out. So that's going to be something we're going to hopefully see a lot of from Sevens is
Yep, and
using parry.
immediately I'm hearing Lazy Boredom go, all right, man, come on. As that Superman punch gets beat out by EX Fireball after the hit.
Pressure from Sevens.
Back throw back into the corner. Into the back throw back into the corner.
Yeah, where that's going to be a common theme probably.
Into the cross up back into the corner.
Oh, and I like that option. So the light Demacaris, I believe it's called. I'm going to be really off in the pronunciation, but you know, the up-down punch there is really good for Oki, and so you know, Lazy Boredom goes in with the drive rush. Sevens thinks that you know that's a prime opportunity to reversal, but again, reading that Lazy Boredom just knowing to take the OD reversal with the armor from the OD Gladius. I mean, we're already seeing from round one, this is a very high-level match with a lot of reads going both ways as the level 3 does not work out. I believe it's a perfect.
Nothing makes you want to reversal faster than getting hit by Marissa's overhead target combo. I think I am 9 for 9 on reversaling after getting hit by that.
Yeah, it's scary. I mean, this character, we've all seen, you know, the massive damage combos that Marissa can lay down in the corner, especially. You know, it's very scary, but it's one of those characters where, you know, as soon as you crack, as soon as you show that weakness and you go for the reversal, that's when she knows that she's in your head and she's going to, you know, punish you very heavily on the next interaction. As again, I mean, also look at the drive, by the way. That's what I want to look at here. That was like a that was a bar and a half off of one punish counter heavy punch.
However, now look at the drive bar as just being able to parry Marissa's target combos and block screens just gives you so much drive meter back.
Yeah,
It's a give and take.
Definitely, as you know, Sevens using these throws in order to get some pressure back on Lazy Boredom. That's definitely something in this matchup that will be very helpful. Marissa doesn't have a lot of options other than throw tech or jump. Both very low on HP now. Lazy Boredom is able to recover a lot of this drive as well.
Sevens was looking for the burnout there with that level 2, and it's so unfortunate for their game plan that didn't work out, but they were able to get that last pickup.
2 MK, and you know, again, like you were saying earlier, I can hear Lazy Boredom already. 2 MK drive rush, but you know, you have this, okay? You have a neutral stance, okay? So you know, let's pipe down a little bit there, as you know, this drive chip is going to be painful, but Sevens is able to get a punish counter on the Gladius. It is
Lazy just
interesting.
taking any chance that Sevens would want to take their turn back and just tossing armor into it.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing Sevens OD reversals so frequently. You know, that's like one of the things that, at least, I used to think was a big pitfall, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you never show that reversal option, Marissa's never gonna feel obligated to stop her, pressure on your drive gauge, right? And so, even though things didn't go very well that first game, Sevens is able to turn things around here. Multiple reversals to get Marissa off of him, and able to ultimately take that game with 2 rounds straight.
And Terry as well is such a good character to call out Marissa's offense with EXPP, just because of how good of Oki he gets from it on both drive rush and on non-drive rush Oki.
Does he have like a true meaty throw set up off of that?
Meaty throw, I believe. If I remember
he
correctly,
absolutely does. That looks meaty as hell.
Yeah. And the mid screen as well, he does get a very real drive rush stand heavy punch. So, really, do you need to throw if you can put in a parry stand heavy punch somewhere?
Sevens in burnout here, and also in the corners. This is very scary. Only way out is going to be a super reversal or maybe a lucky forward jump, but Lazy is going to be difficult to get away from.
Lazy staggering all of this pressure to bait out some type of reversal.
Had a punish counter jab there, but wasn't able to confirm it, as that's an interesting use of the stance to go through the fireball there, but both Pixel, very low health. Oh my goodness, that's a read.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that command grab is very ballsy.
Yeah,
Sevens has been...
If you're just a little bit late on that command grab, then you're just gonna get armored, and then the armor's just gonna get even.
Yeah, and so Sevens right now got Lazy in the corner, jumping to level 1. That's a little bit scary. I think level 1 can hit you while you're in the air, but navigating that. The punish counter throw to beat the stance, and overhead, it's unblockable. I mean, what can you do?
Yeah.
You got that?
Whoever did Perry's voice in this game was having just a blast the entire time.
Very, very cheerful, energetic character, and we're seeing Lazy try to stave that off, as he does have the Oki from the light up-down punch, and does get hit by the reversal level 3, so that won't be a tool that Sevens has later, though, so he has to make sure he doesn't burn out this round, but...
Doesn't go for the chip. Could have forced the burnout there.
The level 3. Now, Marissa's level 3 does have the property of taking you to the corner no matter where you are on the screen. So this situation is going to be very scary for Sevens. That drive chip from Marissa is oppressive, but Lazy Board ends up burning out as the... Yeah, it gets called out on the stance, and... Yep, that should be it.
Yeah,
Sevens
checkmate
combos. Yep.
I mean, what are you gonna do that is unblockable? Like, what are you supposed to do against Drive Impact?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Nerf Drive Impact. Not because I can't react to it, just because clearly, right? It's a very powerful tool. No,
it's unreactive. It's unreactive. Proven by science.
Yes. No, but Lazy Boredom. It felt like just is guessing. It feels like he's just guessing wrong on some of these wake-up options. We saw game 1 what can happen if he has the read, but Sevens is able to make sure to mix up these options. Oh, we have the fake jump-in attack into the command grab. Sevens did not bite on the parry though, so slightly less damage there.
Yeah.
But
there's actually a second thing that Lazy likes doing if you do bite on the parry there, which we might be able to see later down in the set, which is presenting empty into drive impact to stop you from doing the counter.
Oh my god. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, I hope I don't see that. I might say something I can't say on stream. As we've got them playing neutral here, Sevens drive rushing in, so that raw drive rush hasn't been checked yet, so we'll see if Sevens is able to make use of that pressure continuing on in this set. Lazy currently able to get the walk under jab in here. Gets OD reversaled off, and we are back in the corner. Sevens has Lazy Boredom where he wants him.
Yep. There's one throw. Can we get a second? Okay, there's the second. Can we get a third? No, he
unblockable
didn't.
overhead. I mean, it's really nice seeing Lazy Boredom getting hit by these overheads because he does these to me all the time, knowing I'm not going to react to a single one. All right, it's cathartic seeing this. I don't know how to
Boredom will go
explain it.
one round and hit you with every overhead Marissa has in her kit. Because she does have multiple.
That's true. That's true. I didn't even think of that. Now Sevens has corner control again, calling out the throw tech. Yeah, this pressure that Sevens is putting on, staggering and differentiating between the throws and the shimmies, really able to put a lot of pressure on Lazy. We'll see how Lazy's able to adapt as this is gonna burn out.
Call out for the walk forward.
Oh, let's burn out and corner because this is Marissa. Oh, this might be checkmate.
There it is. You are correct here as long as Lazy doesn't drop.
I mean, we're talking about Marissa here. There's probably like 20 different combos that kill there. As Lazy does find probably the optimal one, I would assume. He is a master on this character.
There's also about 20 that randomly drop for mysterious reasons. So that
is true. Fix this character, Capcom, please. As a former Marissa main, I do know what that pain is like. But Lazy. Really good awareness there on the drive as well. I wonder if he kind of saw that coming from the other side in the corner, knowing that, with that drive situation, that level 3 would set up checkmate as, we're going into this 5th game now. Both players sitting at 2 games apiece.
Oh, that Terry chip damage. And somehow after that entire chip sequence, Sevens is lower on drive.
Yeah, drive rush cancel does cost a lot. Sevens burning out, but that combo does kill, so absolutely worth it as Sevens goes up in this game 5.
Absolutely. Sevens just trying to get any bit of chip that he can.
Yeah, and able to fight through there. The lows, that's another weakness that Marissa has, is a lot of her armored moves don't beat lows, and so Sevens obviously showing matchup knowledge, and that combo is going to finish it out.
Game 5. A very clean game 5 from Sevens.
And even in the last game that Lazy was able to take, it did feel like Sevens was the aggressor, which is going to be typical of this matchup, right? Marissa is a very slow, heavy character that's going to take a while to get the pressure going. Terry able to drive rush in, and again, we're going to see if Lazy starts to check these drive rushes or not. It's obviously very fast reaction check, and it's something that Terry can abuse quite often in the neutral game, but definitely going Sevens way that time.
And even when you start checking those drive rushes, Sevens can just start presenting stuff like drive rush into fireball, drive rush into burn knuckle, and once again you're right back to guessing.
Yep, and that corner carry as well is going to matter quite a bit. Now Sevens does end up going low on drive, but able to recover some of it as Lazy gets the heavy punch there, able to get some damage and some Oki. I think we're seeing Lazy
here.
Yeah, Lazy is starting to match that pace of gameplay. Not necessarily in the approaches, but in a lot of the decisions that he's making. Going minus frames into OD stance in order to call out the call out Sevens taking his turn back. I mean, this is definitely very quick gameplay here. Lazy taking the corner. Let's see how long he can keep Sevens here as OD Gladius to maintain the corner pressure and the control.
We are entering the realm that a lot of competitors I have seen have started shaking, but Lazy starts to improve a lot more as the set goes on, and it's after these Game 5, Game 6 situations. This is where Lazy starts pulling into his bag of tricks for good counterplay, and as we can see right here, should be an easy kill.
Yeah, I mean, that was dominant.
Yeah.
You know, it started from that first game, all those really quick interactions with good use of the OD stance in order to, you know, take his turn back multiple times. You know, I'm sure that Lazy has done his share of complaining early in the set and has turned up the music all the way and is now locked in, you know, going to try to seal the deal here in some 3 straight games. Is you know, we'll see how this plays out. Now, Sevens hasn't we haven't seen as many reversals as we did earlier on in the set. That may play to his advantage in these final games, as you know, Lazy may not be expecting it. We'll see just kind of how the decision making unfolds here.
Absolutely. As well as, while they aren't doing traditional reversals, Sevens is going for more unconventional ways to try and get Marissa off of them. Like, we're seeing these wake up neutral jumps, we're seeing a lot more backdashes, and a lot more pressing instead of just going for regular reversals.
Yeah, now I do know that Lazy does like to go into a bunch of command grabs when he feels like he has the read, and so that might be what Sevens is trying to fight off. But right now he has to fight off this drive gauge pressure as Lazy, I think, nope, not quite burnout, but gonna be very close, especially with Marissa's pressure. There it is. And it's nearing checkmate. We'll see what happens though. 2 bars of super to defend himself, but Sevens does go down there, gets hit by I believe that was a medium punch, and Lazy Boredom goes up around here and gains
Lazy Boredom
7.
getting his get backs for all them shimmies earlier in the set.
We're gonna start it off though. Lazy Boredom in the corner. Sevens putting on the early pressure. Ooh, blocks the level 1. That is gonna be full combo. Extends it as far as he wants, ends it in the DP, but ooh, gets caught out by Lazy Boredom. Corner swap. Oh, that's a very late reversal, but it still works out there, and back to neutral.
Going for backdash there after the spacing trap setup is such a smart idea on Sevens. Stops Lazy from autopiloting any instant responses, as well as just putting himself in Terry's optimal range for this matchup. One more interaction here.
With Marissa damage, you know, you never know,
Yeah.
but low health on both sides. Does go into the burnout for this, but oh, the throw does kill, so, you know, takes the gamble, calls it outright, and is able to tie up the rounds in this game. This medium punch target combo from Lazy is as
well timed on Sevens' part.
Unblockable overhead, got a counter hit on something, and this will not kill, but Lazy certainly hurting for health, excuse me.
I believe might have been able to go into the level 2 route there to get a kill. It would have been close on drive though, but the trade doesn't work out.
Yeah, burn knuckle spacing is very ambiguous sometimes, you know, that situation looked like it was +0 because they traded on the jabs. You know, Sevens obviously being a Terry main is going to know what that spacing is, and so is going to know how to set those up. And Lazy, you know, spending a lot of time in the corner there, you know, just holding Terry pressure, which is going to be very difficult. Sevens is definitely, you know, getting some reads correct in order to prevent Lazy from reversaling out of the situation. So we'll see if he's able to keep that up in this final game. Excuse me, game 8.
I mean, rooting for Sevens all you want. This might be the final game.
Could be, yeah. Certainly has the skill to make it that way, but you know, Lazy fighting back.
Drop.
Marissa desperately throw teching, as you know, not too many reversal options that beat throws. Back to some neutral here. Marissa neutral. You know, if anybody's able to make it work, it's Lazy. The target combo there, unsafe on block, but is a good call out to throw out occasionally. Oh, you can pick that up.
Yeah.
I thought that was corner only, but Sevens has obviously played more Terry. Oh, I've played no Terry, so obviously. able to take that round, and I believe that's match point now. So Lazy Boredom fighting for his match life here.
Good reversal to call out.
Oh, I like that from
That's
Lazy.
gonna be deadly.
No super and 6,000 damage on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's Marissa. I mean, block one reversal and win the game. So I thought he was gonna go for burnout route, but I haven't played this character in too long apparently. As Lazy, tying up the rounds here.
Those medium kick juggles add in a lot of damage for those stand heavy kicks, not those juggles.
Yeah.
This could be it right here. Oh, it doesn't go for it.
Oh, wasn't able
Yeah.
to get the punish on that overhead. It's a little bit awkward since the second hit whip, as Sevens is trying to fight out of the corner, successfully able to get back mid-screen, but low on health and drive. Oh, overhead block by
Good
Lazy.
choice, not just going for it.
And the use of these target combos from Lazy is, really showing his mastery of this character, right? Because you don't have to commit to big buttons with a lot of drive gauge. You can just go for these target combos. They'll get the knockdown, get the Oki, and get decent damage along the way as well. Especially that standing heavy punch target combo is plus on block if you block the full thing, and I believe it's gapless. In
Final
Burnout.
game! Let's
Only in Burnout. There's
go!
a 4-frame gap otherwise, if I remember correctly. But even then, that's where Lazy performs so well. Because he spends these last 8 games building that notebook full of this is what you do know about my character and this is what you don't know, and I'm gonna use what you don't know.
Yeah, did you know that Marissa's fully charged overhead is plus on block apparently? Because I don't think Sevens did. Lazy Boredom, you're taking the first round here in the last game of the set. Using OD stance, but no follow-up. Is playing it a little bit safe against those reversals. Regular Gladius, not enough hits of armor in order to beat that OD reversal from Sevens, and so back into the neutral, but...
I believe that is maybe the second time that we saw that get called out this entire set. So very good move on Sevens' part.
Punish counter heavy kick. Every carry you scream.
If that move hits, it pays off your mortgage. If it whiffs, one will pick you out.
Sevens
that's
is
guaranteed there.
getting that chip sequence, or a guaranteed chip sequence. Doesn't look like he chipped out in that situation, but final round of the set. Slight super advantage for Lazy, but probably not going to matter, as I'm sure Sevens can build that last bar.
Yeah, super meter in this game being as high as it is will be very easy to build out. Speaking of, we're already practically in level 3 range.
Yep. Now
Both in health and in super meter.
Yep. Lazy is a little bit lower, but able to equalize that health lead, and gonna get Sevens really low on their super, so we'll see, does Lazy decide to go for the immediate burnout attempt, or will he respect the reversals? He does respect it.
And this should be it.
That was
Easy
clean.
combo to close it out. Lazy boredom.
I mean, you know, if there's any one player on the planet to represent this character, this might be him. You know, Lazy Boredom,
Absolutely.
showing his mastery on this Marissa character, making him look top tier. I mean, honestly. Now, you end up trying to play Marissa after the fact and then realize, oh, wait a minute, this character doesn't really work. But Lazy Boredom finds a way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Every person that I've seen play Marissa after watching Lazy, I can tell that they were watching Lazy because all they do is random stance into follow-up in neutral.
Yeah, you don't
It's
have to
addicting.
read like Lazy. I don't know. I get it. I used to be a Marissa main. I know what it's like to, you know, when it hits. But
Yeah.
only players like Lazy are really able to consistently find the correct answer in these situations. You know, very close set though. Sevens obviously showing his own mastery of his own character, able to put on a lot of pressure and abuse a lot of Marissa's weaknesses here.
Absolutely.
Awesome match. Great comeback from Lazy Boredom. Sevens, you can tell like what an amazing player. And I will say this, you guys, we could wrap up real quick here because if you're not tired of seeing Marissa versus Terry, we might have Marissa versus Terry on deck as Lazy Boredom is in the top 8 losers final of the Motivation Academy and is going to fight Freezy next, if I was reading that bracket right. So if you all want to wrap up here, we'll start already going over there. Any parting words, Lost Faith Halo?
Final week, everybody. If you're in BLKO currently, all I gotta say is just lock in on that last one. Either ruin somebody's chance at top 4 or get top 4 yourself. That's all I gotta say.
Get top 4 or ruin. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
For you, Kaki, any last words?
I will try to do my best at Evo Japan. I was informed earlier by Hatsup that I will not be there for the first of 10, which is extremely disappointing.
No.
But we'll see the aftermath of it. Be able to talk about it a lot for sure with the people there. And shout outs to everybody that puts on this show and all the people watching. It's very, very fun to be on here commentating, exercising muscle that I don't frequently get to use, and so appreciate the opportunity.
No, you're great at it, and good luck to you at EVA Japan. Yeah, Alette, appreciate that. Thanks for popping into the stream. But yeah, that is our show for tonight. Let's go ahead and raid over at Lazy Boredom. Hatsup, you're in my ear. Let me know if there's anything that we're missing, anything that we need to touch on. But other than that, we'll drop the link to the match arena one more time. So if you guys do want to participate and help bolster that premier pool, that would be much appreciated. These guys are definitely going to be putting on a show. And like we said,
you saw that gameplay. Lazy Boredom Sevens, that was clean. I think they deserve a bit of a prize pool to fight for.
100%. I can't agree with you even more. And it's interesting watching how this showcase was set up today. You see, we went from Division C all the way to the Premier Pool, and you can see the different decisions that are being made, the different level of execution that's being made as you kind of climb up in those pools. So awesome to see. We're looking forward to our BLKO Premier season. Well, actually, all of our Big League KO season pools to wrap up so we can see the playoffs, and then we can get into the grand finals. All right, Match Arena link is there in the chat. You guys, thank you so much. We're going to raid over at Lazy Boredom. They are finishing a match right now, and then I think Lazy will be playing next. So go over there, please cheer them on, and we'll see you guys in the Discord. Take care, y'all.